Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing an everyday makeup look that I wear usually. It's been so hot lately, but when I do my makeup, this is usually what I do in the summertime, really all year round, but I just go a little lighter in the summer, but it is so hot. If y'all, shout out to the girls who are still wearing makeup consistently right now, who live in hot areas, because girl, it's like 96 degrees where I'm living at, like all this weekend I can't do it. But girl, I'm just going to be showing what I do, and if you use something different, let me know. If you have different products that you use that you really like for the summertime, put that in the comments. I have like dry skin, but it's kind of combination too, but I like my face to be more dewy versus matte, because I don't know, something about when I try to make my skin or my makeup matte, it starts to look flaky and crusty and dry. So I just do a little moisture. So I already have some eyebrows on because I had them on from earlier today. So my eyebrows are kind of already on. I'll probably touch them up later. But I just use an eyebrow pencil. I'm using this one from Maybelline Express Brow Black Brown. So it's just a little eyebrow pencil. I already did my skincare. I figured that like my skin needs to be, all of our skin really, but just like to help with like creases under their eyes and stuff like that. I like to do my makeup right after I do my skincare routine, but I did it like a few hours ago at this point. But normally I would do my skincare routine, make sure I do a really good under eye serum, and then I'm going in with some bio oil. And I'm just taking like a little bit of bio oil, just a little bit. Next I'll go in with my foundation, and I use Too Faced Born This Way. I got my little old one, and then this is like my lighter shade, and I have like, I just bought a new bottle of this one. This is more so my summer shades because it's darker. So this is my summer shade. This is in the shade Spice Rum, and then this is in the shade Maple. But I really like mixing the two together to give me like the perfect shade for me. Usually I do one pump of each because I don't go too heavy. Just using like a foundation brush. This is some e.l.f. And then I make sure I don't go too close under my under eyes. Also lately I've been liking to like save my brows for last, because I don't like when it's like a visible line between, like, you know, where your brows start and then you see that little line where your foundation is like not all the way down to your brow, because you didn't want to get the foundation in your brow. But anyway, I usually go back and do my brows last, but like I said, I just happen to have brows on already. I think this foundation is very buildable. Like medium, it's medium to full coverage, and I like it to be medium. Like I don't want like a cake base, but I don't really add that much. But yeah, so that's it. So for concealer, I use these e.l.f. shades, and I kind of oh, almost dropped it. I kind of alternate. I was using like the matte ones, whatever they're called, at first, but it really was not going well with my skin or my foundation. So I use the hydrating ones now, and it works really good. But this one is deep chestnut. This lighter one is deep caramel, and it's hydrating. And then this other one is deep cinnamon. Deep cinnamon is like really close to my skin complexion. Deep chestnut, and then I just put a few dots under my eye. A few dots on my nose, and then some down here, and then whatever. Add as much as you like. Go crazy, however you want to do it. That's usually, like I said, this is like my everyday makeup routine. So I either go a little heavier or more light-handed, depending on if it's like a daytime or a nighttime look. You ever haven't done your makeup in a while and you kind of forget the steps, like what you usually grab? I'm going through that right now. I'm like, what brush do I usually use for my under eye? I think it's this one though. Okay, this is the Flawless Concealer brush from e.l.f. It's kind of getting old because like the hairs are starting to stick out and it annoys me. But I use this and I just kind of blend it in with that. And then this is when I'll start to like bring it under my eye a little bit. Still not a lot. And then once I get the color like blended out good under wherever it's sitting at, that's when I'll start like trying to feather out the ends so the color still stays intact. But yeah. because I don't want to wipe all the color away, but I want it to, you know, to be feathered out. Okay, so that's blended out, and now I found this in Target maybe like a year ago, and I've just been using it ever since. So it's from the brand Thread Face It. It's a Thread Face It complexion stick, and I use this for my contour, and this is in the shade Rich Brown Red. So I take this, and I just take a brush. Mostly I do like an angled face brush. So anything that's like got a little angle on it like this, I use that. Then I just swipe some from the stick, and then just put it on my face in the contour areas. Contour. I really like it. It's really light. To me, it's like not too much. I'm gonna blend out my nose a little bit more. Like, I think it's very subtle, but it does what it needs to do. So once that's done, go in. This is Black Radiance, and this is in the shade Black Coffee, and I use this to kind of set the contour, and I use the same brush that I used when I put this contour stick on, so I just go on top of that. And then I also use the shade for my eyeshadow. Eyeshadow brush, and then put some on my eyes. It's simple. I know a lot of people use their contour shades for eyeshadow too, so I don't know, it works for me. And you see my face is looking very dewy. It's not looking dried out, and that's what I like. I don't know, I don't think matte makeup works really good for my skin. Okay, then I also go ahead and just take a little bit of the powder on the brush, and I use that for my nose contour as well. And I saw this tip about a nose contour to kind of do the contour in like a V, going down your nose, like a slim V, and then to contour down here instead of doing like a circle and trying to do that thing. So I've been doing that. I really like it. I saw it on TikTok, but I don't remember by who. But I just like contour the bottom of my nose and bring it up. Then I take the powder and dab it off, and then I just try to go in like a slightly angled motion to add dimension to the side. So then my go-to everyday makeup setting powder is by Fenty, and I use the shade Cashew. I really like the shade. I think it goes really good with my skin's undertone, and it doesn't make me look ashy. So I really like that. Most times, if I'm doing like a really light makeup look, I might go in with a brush and just like lightly dust. Sometimes I'll go in with a poof, whatever this thing is called. I'll just set my nose, set my under eye. And I don't really bake. I feel like with dry skin, it gets a little tricky when you try to bake, because then it can make you look a little dusty. So I let it sit for like a few seconds. Usually right when I'm done applying this to all the areas, I'll start wiping it off. And I'll go under. Then I just go in with my foundation brush and just dust everything off. But I don't really put too much, so I don't have to do too much work, but I just lightly dust it. I like that it like gives me like a slight mattification of like my oily areas, like my forehead, my T-zone. It just like dulls it down some. The blush, I found this brand on Amazon. It's called Oulac. Not really sure, but usually if I'm doing my blush, I'll pick between one of these colors, and they're all so cute. Let me show them all if I can. They're very similar, but so for an everyday look, I'll probably go with the deeper red. The deeper red is what I'll choose, and this is in the shade Cheek to Cheek. The other ones, the like the reddish, lighter red, I guess it's called the Miracle. This pink one is called Dance With Me. And then the one I'm using again is called Cheek to Cheek. So I take a little blush brush, put a little bit, and then I'll wipe on my hand first. Then I'll just do a little bit over my cheeks and over my nose. So that's it. Normally I have not really been doing a lot of eyelashes. Like, I don't know, something's going on. I want to learn how to do my like the cluster lashes better, but something about cluster lashes I cannot get. Like, I don't know if I'm not using like a strong enough wand, you know, like the gel where you like put it on, then you lock it in place. But every time I'll put the things on my lashes, or whatever it's called, I'll put the bonder, and then when I take the tweezers, where is my neck? When I take these and I try to like put the lashes on there, the lashes always either get stuck to this thing, they like don't stick on my eyelashes all the way. I don't know, but it's always a headache every time I try that. So normally I've just been doing like the no lash look, but I'll do like mascara. To that, I'll use this color from Sephora, and it's beat down. I have like tape on the sides because I like to tape it up when I travel because it is broken and it flies open. So I need another one, but it's in the shade 60 in the Sephora Micro Smoothed. So I'll take a big brush, fluffy brush, tap it in there, and then I'll just use this to set my whole face. So I'm gonna just do my mascara, and I use the On The Rise by NYX, and I really like this one. And if I have time, I always try to curl my lashes a little bit. My lashes are like super annoying and straight. Going in with the mascara. So then I'm going to use the eyebrow pencil and just clean up my brows a little bit. Okay, so brows are done, and then this is my favorite lip liner shade. It's by NYX, and it's in the shade Club Hopper. I really love the shade. It's my favorite shade I wear. If I'm wearing a lip liner, it's usually this. So I just line my lips with that. Like lip liner, they'll set your whole freaking look off. Then I like to go in with like a red tinted gloss, or sometimes I'll use just Vaseline and just put that on my lips. So just to give it a little gloss. To set it, I have two different ones that I've been really liking lately. So if I'm going to be like outside in the hot sun, like at a concert or whatever, I've been liking to use the One Size setting spray. But if I'm just going to like, you know, if I'm going to be outside and I'm going to like leave to go into a building like brunch or lunch or something, I have really been liking the Milani Make It Last. I don't know, something about it. It's like, I really like the consistency. I feel like it works. It like makeup lasts when I have this on, and I really like it. So. And then sometimes for good measure, if I want to put this on, I might spray a little bit of this on top. Alright y'all, so this is my everyday makeup look in the summertime. It's really simple, it's straight to the point, not that many products have to be used. And I feel like it keeps my skin dewy and it lasts throughout the day. So thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.